Okay, listen. Right, everyone. Team, listen. Last time out, we cocked it up big style. Okay? We've drawn against Queen's Park Rangers. Okay, we've failed some people to clear some leaves in a field. Okay? In a park, maybe. Maybe they're rangers of the park. Maybe they're the Queen's Rangers. You get the point. What I'm saying is, it's got to be better. Today, Manchester City, all right? Rivi takes no prisoners. We can't turn up thinking it'll be easy, okay? In the Europa League, we beat Barry. Stop doing that with Caselli. We beat them easily, comfortably, okay? We saw them off twice. And today, we must do the same. They're not on our level, okay? They're not even part of this race. We are running the race, and we'll finish first. Who's with me? Who's with me? They're over there. Shit. That was a cardboard cutout over there. That's embarrassing. Run the intro. So then, welcome back to the Salford story. That's right, today is the day that the Teddy Bears, and I've said this before, that's us, will have our Premier League picnic. Now, it's a big day in the title race. It's the Sunday, and if we take a quick look at the Premier League table, you can see things are, well, they're interesting. So I don't know how this works out. We have 2 points to gain on Arsenal and Manchester United. If you look at the fixtures from yesterday, Reading, of all the teams, I mean, they're not having a terrible season, they're a mid-table side, right? A 2-2 against Arsenal, who had a few players suspended. They got some players sent off, 2 players sent off in their semi-final in the FA Cup, and they've drawn 2-2 away at Reading, which now opens the door for us, it's ridiculous, opens the door for us to beat Manchester City and take back what's ours. I mean, I sound like the Leave campaign, and take back the first spot that is ours, to then set up the next episode with that final game. Maybe there'll be 2 games actually if we get into the Europa League final. That's coming up later on, Celtic second leg. But we've got a chance now, and I cannot afford to throw it away. So this is the moment. Let's take our chances. My God, this is big. Let's run you through today's team. Okay then, this is the team we have selected for today's game. Ankerbrand is back in that defensive partnership alongside Bamba. Oliveira and Hessing either side, Renan in goal, of course. I'm actually going to bring John Paul Searle into that left-sided central midfield spot instead of Kasper, who takes a break on the bench today. Vidal next to him, Kovalev just in front, Barry on the left, Caselli on the right, and Menga up top through the middle. Feldmeier, Sergio, Manzo, all on the bench and ready to strike. In fact, I'm having second thoughts. I might play Manzo instead of Menga. Oh, I might do it just for this game. I've just got a weird feeling about it. Come on, David Manzo. Come on. We're going with him. Okay, we are favourites of the game. Manchester City in 6th place are a titanic 13 points behind. We now know that if we win this game, we go into the final game with it all to lose, essentially. Okay, we're going to start off standard flexible, as I always seem to. Assertively say, go out there and carry straight on for where you finished the last match, which was, of course, the game against Celtic. They seem relatively pleased. I think the defence could do with a little bit more pumping up, and that's done the job. We'll leave it as it is, though. Hopefully today we do the business. This is a massive game. Massive game. Let's hope we have some highlights. Last episode was a bit dull. Okay, we've beaten City on numerous occasions, and our recent form against them has been very good, as Caselli brings it forward into Manzo. Oh my God, when you make a last minute change and it rewards you within 10 minutes, that is perfect. 27th goal of the season. We get the goal against Manchester City. In fact, I might show you just before. Well, I'll let this highlight run out. I'll show you how our form against Manchester City has changed in recent years. It's quite spectacular to see. As Manzo with a great finish into the bottom corner. Let's just pause this here, and I'll quickly show you our past meetings. So if we go into the fixtures and then bring up the past meetings, it takes a while to load. We're in 2033. This gives you a great idea, though, of how we've gone from getting just battered by them to now being a team that can actually face them. Here we are. Look at that. That tells its own story. I mean, we'll put our most recent results at the top. I mean, I've messed that up completely. Our most recent results at the top, you can see we lost pretty much every game apart from a 2-1 victory we had back in, when was that? 2028? I mean, we can even look at the match report. Rivi scored for them, said he got a double for us. And that tells its own story, really. Our past meetings against them were just dreadful. We used to lose every single game in recent weeks, recent memories. We've done the job. So yeah, we're back in this. I mean, look at some of those names. Ryan Gould's played for us. That is strange to think of now. But you can see our last 5-6 games unbeaten against them. Let's continue that today. With a 1-0 start, we start on the right foot. I've constantly talking about feet recently. I don't know what that is. Now, Caselli, our former player, of course, bursts down this right side, ball in towards Rivi. Oh, my... Well, when Rivi's got a chance, that clear cut, you expect him to take it. Hopefully we can dominate the midfield, though. They play quite a deep lying midfield too, and hopefully R3 can penetrate that, and then it gives Manzo a little bit more space to manoeuvre as well, as Essing picks it up into Kovalev now, switches it to Vidal. It's got Manzo in front, but goes out towards Caselli, and we actually lose the ball in there, which is not good at all. Rivi now, with a chance to work his magic, plays it forward, again, flowers in, Renan with a massive save! Good grief, this is tense. We know that a win puts us on top, and then it's all in our hands. Brighton, I think, is our last game of the season. I mean, if we didn't win that one, it'd be all over. And another great save. Renan having the game of his life right now. We brought him in for Marky Parky, and he's rewarding me. Kovalev corner, though, played in, and Rivi's going to bring it away, which is not good for us at all. Well, his team aren't really with him at this point. He's quite alone for this. Well, Rivi again goes through. Renan with his 4th save. He is stopping them at every angle so far. Are we going to counter here? Caselli forward to Manzo. He's surrounded by Manchester City players. Ozdemir, another former player of ours, makes the tackle and kicks it out of play. Holy smokes, this is end-to-end stuff. I said I wanted some highlights. We're getting some highlights. Okay, we're getting closer to half-time. If you can just see this out now. In fact, I might play a little bit more defensively. I mean, there's no need. I was going to change it. Oh, no. I should have changed it. City come forward then. Final highlight of the half. Hessing, it bounces off him. Rivi, if he takes on this man, we're going to be in trouble. Rivi with another chance and another save. Renan, 5th of this half. He has been a colossus in the middle of that stick. Or the sticks, or the beams, the white beams, in the middle of the beams. Okay, a minute to go. Manzo's got it in their area. I mean, the angle's tough. Manzo, oh my, that would have been a stunning finish. Okay, that's going to bring us to half-time. It's going well. What do you say at this half-time juncture? Blimey. I've been known to cock this up, and I'm sure whatever I do, if we end up losing, you'll criticise it. So let's have a think about this. I think... we weren't bad. We did let City have a lot of chances, though, and if it not for Renan, we'd have been in trouble. So we're going to go assertive. I'm going to say, you've played well so far, but there's room for improvement. I think that's probably the best thing to say. They look relatively pleased. I'm going to passionately say, though, I'm pleased. Like, there's a lot more to do. There's a lot more to come from them. I think the midfield especially will react to that. There we go. Perfect. Do we say it's a Manzo as well? I mean, why not? Let's go for the full house. Okay, looked happy. Nodded in agreement. Right, back out there, second half. Hopefully a better performance. We've got the 1-0, but... City, we saw, had a lot of chances, and as I said a moment ago, if it were not for Renan, we would be losing like 5-1 at this point. Okay, very quick first sort of 20 minutes to the half. It's flown by there, and when we're in the final 20 minutes, it's just as quick as that. This is massive. A 1-0 lead here. I mean, do I make changes? There's 20 minutes to go. Do you bring an experienced head like Casper on right now and just change it up a little bit? I think we probably do. Casper's going to come on for Vidal. I think it's the right move. Okay, 10 minutes left to go, and there's a highlight. I mean, this could just be a counter-attack to them. It could be a chance for us. It's hard to know. Sol, great ball out to Caselli, though. I mean, a second would seal it now, think about it. Caselli, come on, ball in. It's gone in. Kovalev! It's the biggest goal! That is the biggest goal in the season so far, and the man, with all the critics, Nikolai Kovalev, has stepped up at the time we needed him most. Caselli plays it in. It's headed clear, not very well, though, it must be said, by Diego. And Kovalev is in the box, ready, turns, shoots. It's 2-0, and that, my friends, could be that. I mean, I will have a breakdown if I don't now try and defend this. I know it's quite negative, but I literally don't give a shit. Sergio's going to come on for Kovalev. We're going to play Casper slightly deeper. We're going to play that formation now. We're just going to play as deep as we possibly can. Ball in midfielder right in the middle there, Casper. We're going to bring Feldmeier on as well for Caselli. Some extra pace out wide. Bloody hell, it's good. This could happen. I mean, if Brighton ruin this for me, next episode, oh, I'll be in tears. Okay, I should say that if City score 2 now, then there will be a breakdown on video. It'll be a midlife crisis at 25. I'm telling you now. Ball played in. Just get this clear. Defend. City have scored. There's not long left to go. Pause this. Skip that. Just hold on. Waste time. I don't want to see that goal. Let's just think about this a moment. It's over. Did I not pause it? Headphone warning. Yes! It's finished! We've won 2-1! I mean, it's a stupid way to end the game, isn't it? But there it is. We've done it. I was trying to go more defensive. It's over. Manzo, Kovalev with the goals. They pulled on back, but it was not enough. I mean, if a goal had happened in that moment, that would have been the worst thing to have ever happened to me. Leave the match. We go now into our Europa League semi-final. We're 2-0 up against Celtic. I'll see you for the second leg in just a moment. Come on, boys. Come on. Top of the Premier League with a game to go. Is it Brighton? It is Brighton. Away from home. Next episode, my good God. Okay, on to Celtic. I mean, let's not mess this up. Let's just make sure we have a final. And, I mean, next episode could be great. We could win the Premier League and win the Europa League. That would be sick. Right, come on. Got to beat Celtic. Let's do this. So, can I just say, by the way, we have bottled some leagues in recent times. Our league form. I mean, I can take you back to the first ever season we had. I mean, this is where the bottle job started. That's where we didn't go up. If you don't remember, in the first season, we did not go up. We absolutely choked it. You bring it forward, I don't know what it is, 15 years, more than that, way more than that, 17 years I think, and our end of season 4 this time round has been exemplary. A couple of draws in there, I mean, good draws though. A draw against Arsenal, no disgrace. The QPR one, I mean, it was the point, like, that point has kept us top, so just bear that in mind. Okay, sorry, Celtic, let's get there. I'm just so excited. I've just noticed, by the way, the Europa League final is at Ibrox, so I think for the good of the nation of Scotland, it's worth me beating Celtic, because that could be a mess. Okay, in terms of team selection, we could stick with the team that's just played. I don't think we played Brighton. When did we play Brighton? Okay, it's a week away. So there's a lot of time before we play Brighton, which means I could play my full strength side here and not worry about it too much. The question really is, though, what is my full strength side? Okay, I've brought in Feldmeier and I've brought in Kasper. That's the team I'm going to play. I think our midfield there is stunning. I think if we're going to make any improvements, if we do another season, which I'm going to leave to you next episode at the end, we're going to find out, do you want one more year or not? Barry is the only player that we'd probably replace going into next year, because our midfield right now is sensational. And if you throw in Menga up top as well, that's another 4-star player. It's not bad. We'll play Menga in this game. If he finds some form, he can play against Brighton. It's as simple as that. I'll tell you what is nice. Bambat and Ankerbrand reuniting. Scotland again. No offence, Celtic. Celtic again going with the 4-4-2 formation. I'm telling our team that we deserve to be in the final. And we do. Again, we've won every single game in the knockout competition of the Europa League. That's not that easy. Now, of course, our team should probably be in the Champions League knockout stages. But to still do that and to come out of every game victorious is something to be proud of. That's what I'm getting at. Something to be proud of. Okay, first chance of the game. Oliveira on the march. Back to Vidal into Feldmeier now. If he gets the ball into the middle, Menga's there. Oh, it's cleared though. Great save by the goalkeeper, must be said. I was very complimentary of Renan last game, but that was a good save by the Celtic keeper. Okay, well, we have the 2-goal lead. I think if we score one, it then obviously pulls Celtic to try and score more. Barry with the corner though, to Ankerbrand at the back post. Cleared all the way out to Feldmeier. Doesn't shoot very often, Feldmeier, should be noted. And Kovalev again. I mean, he's finding form at the right time. It's his 9th goal of the season. He scored a few this year, to be fair. This, though, is one of his better ones. Let's take a look at that in 3 dimensions. So Feldmeier picks it up on the edge, plays it into to Menga, who gets tackled again, and then Kovalev's just there, ready for it, outside of the foot. Lovely effort, and that might see the tie over. Do you know what I'm going to try and control for the rest of the game? A bit of death by football. We've got another chance, though, before that takes place. Menga goes all the way through. It's 2-0, 4-0 on aggregate. That is a wonderful goal from Menga, and that's what I wanted to see. I mean, let's take a look at that in 3 dimensions, because it was a lovely finish. Feldmeier heads it to Menga, who's got so many men in front of him, finds the gap though, finds the space, and just places it in that bottom corner. Beautiful stuff. Right, let's play some Death by Football. Pause the game. I've definitely paused it this time. Okay, much lower tempo. More closing down. I want to see how much we can keep the ball. I want to see how many passes we can pull off in this game. Short passing. We're going to play quite wide, I think, and be a bit more expressive, roam from positions. Just be an absolute bloody nuisance for them. Work the ball into the box as well. That'll increase it. Okay, so far, we've completed 67 passes after about 20 minutes. I want to aim for 300 completed passes. Let's see if we can get this. That's the new game we're playing. Sorry, Celtic, we're toying with you here. Should be noted that since those changes, it's not changed a great deal. It really hasn't. I mean, it's not our style, let's be honest. We're more wham, bang, thank you, man. They're through on goal. Samson with it. Shot, goal. Okay, maybe we should not use these. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's play a bit more direct. Let's get. I mean, yeah, of course, it's just. 3 dimensions. I mean, let's play a bit more direct. Let's not be as expressive. Let's just do the business. Right, come on. Kasper bringing it forward into Vidal. Kovalev now into Menga. It's cleared. I mean, if we let Celtic back in this, it would be the biggest collapse I think I've probably ever had. Adams goes through. Okay, calm, fine, not a problem. I get half time, 2-1 up. I've dicked about a bit. stop it. Just play the game. I guess I'm not happy with the performance. I'm not. There we are. 2-1 up. I've told them I'm not happy. They look fired up. Game's far too even for my liking. We should be dominating more. Look at me getting a bit... Like, we're top of the Premier League. Likely to be in a final. I'm getting a bit too big for my boots now. We've got to calm down. Should say in the second half, we are death by footballing them a little bit more. 60% possession. We've had over 50 more passes than they have. If we keep that up to the end of the game, this is done. Actually, we should probably put it on, like, very fluid as well. I'm going back to it. It's a direct possession-based tactic. Doesn't make any sense, really. Okay, Celtic with another chance. He's taken on his man. I mean, I've just realised, actually, that what we should probably do is take Bamba off so he's not suspended for the final game. That's the only change I need to make at this stage. Because if he got suspended for the final, that would be bad. I'm sat here, I've got no idea who we play in the final. Okay, then 10 seconds left to go. Salford look like that's going to be that. A 4-1 aggregate victory against Celtic, and the deed is done. Not only it might be I shouldn't say this. Next episode is going to be a big one, let me tell you. Right then, congratulations to the team. Have made it to the final. We will play Bayer Leverkusen unless Ajax won by a big margin. I don't know. Is it? I mean, if it is Ajax, that'd be quite funny. Okay, no, it is Bayer Leverkusen. This chap for them up front got the goals. Oh, he's a very young German kid, very fast, interesting. Lots of good stats and then lots of not very good stats. What an interesting player. Okay then, Bayer Leverkusen will be the team we face in the final next time round. They are 4th in the Bundesliga. They've won the league once in the last sort of 10 years or so. You can see there. It's going to be an interesting game. A game that I would probably back us to win. And Micho, he's the Rivy of this division, I would imagine. Okay, scores a lot of good. Yeah, he's the Rivy. Luckily, he plays for Bayern Munich and we don't face them. But that does bring us to the end then. Next episode, bring it up, Benny boy. Next episode, change the date round. We have got two of the biggest games, the two biggest games in the history of the Save. Salford City face Brighton for the Premier League and Bayer Leverkusen for the Europa League final. Join me, won't you? And I'll see you next time. We love with care from me, Dr. Benji FM. I'll be seeing you very soon. Goodbye. Oh God. Oh my God. You won't want to miss it.